Hello, everyone. This is Annalisa with Inside Real Estate. I am your KV Core Group fairy godmother, per se, and I am going to show you some really neat things about KV Core, and I actually had the wrong dashboard open, so let me get the correct one open in front of me. So we're going to look at the KV Core dash here, and we're going to look specifically within that Smart CRM section. So we're going to click on that little Ferris wheel looking icon down there, the second one on the left, and open up our Smart CRM. And just as an aside, if you ever look at these icons and you're like, what do these match up with? All you need to do is click these three little lines here at the top left, and it will expand your menu out so it'll actually have the name that matches by the icon. So you can collapse it or expand it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and we click on Smart CRM. It opens up this page, which shows you all of the contacts of which you've imported or directed to flow into KV Core or even manually added. So this is where they all live. And from here, we're going to use this filter. Now, there are a ton of combinations you could here. It's kind of like going to Dairy Queen and ordering like a specialized blizzard. This is a very specialized tool of which you can utilize to identify things either that you want to double check are set up, or you want to double check yourself, like, I better check myself to make sure I have alerts set up, to make sure I have the market report in place. So you can go through and hold yourself to these checks and balances really, really easy and work it in to your weekly routine. So within the filter, the first thing you can do is identify what bucket do you want to be looking at in particular. So if you leave these all with the little toggles to the left, grayed out, it's going to look at all of the contacts of which you're going to apply the filter. Or if you're double checking your new leads or active leads, you know, the newer folks, and you want to make sure you've got everything set up for them, you can then enable those toggles, just sliding them to the right, and then these little dots will show up to show you this is exactly who you're going to pull that content about. Now, to get into, to see if they have alerts set up or not set up, market report, etc., we are going to go into this behavior section. And this is where you can work things in to double check yourself. Maybe once a day, maybe Mondays you're checking who has alerts set up. Maybe Tuesday you're like, who doesn't have alerts set up? You know, Wednesday could be market reports, no market reports, campaign running, you know, the smart campaign. Do they have evaluations? So you can actually kind of think about how you might want to approach these on a weekly basis and develop the habit of use to make sure you're covering all of the bases of setting up that marketing and being responsive to those clients. So we can say who does not have alerts set up. So we just slide the toggle over. And, you know, we could, of course, say of the people that don't have alerts set up, we could even filter further, like, you know, have they opted in or opted out? Have they responded via text, email, phone? Have they saved a property? So you can get pretty finite here in your results. In this particular case, I am just going to pull to see if they have no alerts and click Apply Filters. Now, if you do start to build this into a weekly habit, you can actually save the filter so you don't have to recreate it every time. So we can just name it No Alerts Report. Save the new filter. And then the next time you log in and you want to pull that content, so if I clear my filter here, I can open up my filter, say it's a week later, I can select a saved filter, and the system will automatically run it and manifest those results for me. So now I know that this grouping of contacts do not have listing alerts set up on my dashboard. Now, if you have any questions anytime, I do encourage you to chat with support at the bottom right-hand side of your dashboard, or email us anytime, kvcore@insiderealestate.com. Have a great day.